Hey folks, it's been a long time since I've used Microsoft Paint, but I have Windows 11 here and they did something new inside of Paint. They added AI. So all you have to do is go up here to this co-creator little star button thing. You click on that, it's going to open up the side panel and basically you get a preview, and I started with 50 free credits. Now I'm down to 44 because I play with it a bit and it's kind of cool, especially that it's just here on machine. I don't know where it's doing the AI work. I'm assuming it's going out to the internet, but it could be doing it on your computer. I don't actually know. Let's go ahead and just take a look here and type out something. Let's say that we have Star Wars versus Star Trek. It helps when you spell things properly. And then you also have a style. You can go no selection, charcoal, ink, watercolor, oil painting. I think an oil painting would look great. But we have digital art, photorealistic, anime, and pixel art. Pixel art's fun too. Let's go with oil painting and create. It's going to go explore the variants, and it's going to pop out 3 different options for you. Depending on what you're up to, this may take a little bit of time, may take a long time. I don't really know. We'll find out. And then you'll sometimes get these content warnings on there that certain words are going to be blocked, and usually it deals with either human parts, like I just said. I literally said a laser engraver cutting out human parts to see what it did, and it gave me a content warning. Or it will also give you stuff if you're trying to use brands and all that things because they want to stay safe. So let's go with YouTube Studio of old. Who knows? Let's find out. I don't even know if YouTube's going to be blocked or not. We'll find out. It's always interesting to see what companies want to sue them and what ones don't, because the ones that like to sue don't show up on this list. Gets blocked. So here we go. We have an oil painting of a YouTube Studio of old. Obviously, there's paintings, and then we have an out-of-focus camera, a very tiny camera on a very large tripod. We get a similar look here with some nice lighting. And I mean, yeah, paintings kind of were the YouTube Studio of old. So what's cool about this is usually you have to kind of refine one or keep kind of going down the rabbit hole. You can save all 3 of these just either from the little dots here where you can save the image, or you can even report it if you want to, or you can go up in File, Save As, and get a whole bunch here. So let's explore a little bit more. All right. 3D printer creating living things. Let's find out what that is. And we're going to do this one as an oil painting as well. I probably should have changed it, but I like the oil painting style. I think it's kind of cool. And AI seems to do a really good job of capturing what makes an oil painting a painting with the highlights and stuff and all of that. But let's take a look here. So we have that. I have no idea what's going on there. We have that. Again, I have no idea what's going on there. And then we have this one, which again, not super good there. Let's refine this one a little bit. A 3D printer printing living things. Let's see what happens here. But as I said with the oil paintings, it does a really good job of getting brush strokes. AI really understands that stuff. It gets the shading of how oil paint works and how they kind of bring those up. And then we get stuff like this, where you can see that, hey, they're organic kind of shapes. Look at this thing. We get some cool stuff out of this. Here's another one. It's this thing climbing almost up. It's just cool. So there's all kinds of fun stuff you can do with this. All right, so I'm going to go with the teacher's YouTube channel thumbnail for a video about paint. That's what I'm going to do. And whatever this pops up, the one I like the most, I'm going to use for the thumbnail on this with probably a paint logo. I don't even know what the paint logo is anymore. It looks like it's one of those little artboard things. I don't know what they're called. But this is just a fun little thing to do. It's right inside the OS. And yeah, that's horrifying. I might use that as the thumb anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, so this thing is terrible with faces. Look at this eyeball. It's horrifying. I do not enjoy that in the slightest. So we can see that. We can see YouTube is the wrong color. At least matches roughly with some of the other stuff. This, we have the subscribe button with whatever is going on with the teeth and the eyeballs there. And then we have this. And what's weird is I feel bad. I'm like, oh, I'm making fun of a real person, but it's not. This is completely artificially generated. None of the people here are real in any way, sense. And that YouTube button is a hot mess. But this is a fun little thing. If you have Windows 11, you can go and explore. I know it's kind of on the same lines as a lot of other AI things, but that's being integrated into software is always interesting. And I'm excited and terrified of where this space is going. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.